look at this. I have never been this successful growing potatoes indoors. Nothing like this. Look at, wait. This indoor raised bed may not look like much now, but it's been serving a purpose all summer long. Guten Gardening, everybody! Behind me is our indoor raised bed, and I know what you're thinking. It's still nice and warm outside, even here in Zone 5, Wisconsin. However, I'm in here for a specific purpose. You see, last season when we came in here for the winter season, our raised bed had sat the entire summer long with nothing in it. We had added no organic material. We had grown nothing in it. We had not watered it one bit. And as our research indicates, when that happens with soil like this, with a mix like this, the microbes inside suffer. They either die, go dormant. Basically, we're not creating the optimal environment for our microbes to be healthy, to thrive. And that creates a problem so that we have to kind of restart everything when it comes time to get back into it in the winter. Well, this season was a completely different picture, and you can see what I'm talking about right behind me, because there are still some eggplants growing in here, and an eggplant or two on there, and they're completely dead now, but there were potatoes that grew in here all summer long. And so today I get to harvest our first indoor potato harvest way before we normally would, which would be in the middle of the winter. So this is going to be a great experience for us regardless of the size of the harvest, because we know we're in better shape to start the winter gardening because of what we grew in here. Let's go ahead and get the dead leaves out of here and start harvesting. So one thing to know, this bed has been under this Mars Hydro light at full brightness for 12 hours per day this entire summer. And I say per day, but I've actually been running this cycle at night. So running it overnight is a little less expensive to run at night. There were a couple of seeds that dropped into here, an accidental planting or two of some, you can tell what this is, some cucumbers. They haven't really done anything. The eggplant, on the other hand, because it's something that self-pollinates, all you need is a little bit of breeze and you can get some eggplants out of here. So that's why we have eggplant in here. I've got a fan on it the whole time with the hope that that and coming in and shaking the plant just a little bit is going to give us a few eggplant as well. So I'm going to work around the roots of the eggplant and get in here and harvest these potatoes. And can already see one pushing its way above the surface. You see this one pushing right up above the surface? We'll get this pulled out and you will see one of the varieties of potatoes that we have in here. This is a purple magic molly potato. And basically what I did was to take some of the potatoes that didn't develop so much last season in our indoor beds, in this bed and in other beds. I just took them out and I replanted them. And that's where we're getting this growth from. All right, off of one little plant, a nice little harvest. And I almost missed another nice one here off to the side. Now you're gonna notice that the mix is a little bit dry. I haven't watered this for about 3 days just because I was preparing to come in here and do this harvest. So we will with certainty get in here and give this a good watering to keep those eggplant alive as long as possible. And as I said, there's not really any reason at all that I would be disappointed in this harvest, because these are basically, for me, just extra potatoes for the family, extra little basically fingerling potatoes or new potatoes, whatever you want to call them in this case, because they don't look to be all that big right now. But as anyone who's ever grown potatoes can tell you, the size of the potato is nice, but the taste of the potato, little potato, big potato, still going to taste really good. All right, here's a nice little handful. Let me pull that together off of this plant. So as I'm doing this harvest, I'm thinking and wondering how many of you in our community, oh, that's nice. How many of you in our community are planning to grow indoors this winter? Let us know in the comments if that's something you're planning to do, if you've never done it before. We've been growing indoors for several years now in our grow tent area. We have a green stalk indoors already. I think we're going to bring a second one indoors this season. Ooh, that's nice. And this is a different variety. This isn't the Magic Molly. This one is the purple Viking potato. It's actually a white potato inside, but look how cool this skin looks. It's kind of a purple and pink shading here, and it's white inside, unlike the purple Magic Mollies, which are purple the whole way. But take a look at these beauties. Ooh, aren't those fantastic? I love that light purple color. I gotta be careful. You can see I scraped the skin of this. What's interesting is these potatoes are bigger, I would say, than what we got over the past season indoors. We just didn't do so well. But again, maybe part of that was because we had to jumpstart our growing medium. Ooh, look at that beauty. See, these are nice sized potatoes. I'm very, very happy. Oh, and I'm feeling some more down in here. I am very, very happy with what I'm getting out of here so far. So, you know what? I have a lot of potatoes to harvest outdoors as well. This is kind of one of those fun additional experiences. Hey, you can see right here, there's a couple more. You can see the size of the seed potato, because this is the seed potato that I planted. You can see the size of the seed potato, and then you can see what can come from that seed potato. I got to make sure I'm picking the right ones out of here. All right. So this produced this. Maybe not a massive amount, but these are really good sized potatoes. So in my mind, that's always something quite incredible to consider. Just the amount that you expand, whether it's growing from a seed. Ooh, oh my. Okay, hold on a second. Take a look at what I'm about to pull out of here. The biggest potato by far, maybe the biggest potato I've ever grown indoors. That is majestic. That is awesome. That was so cool, and it was right at the surface. You know, one of the things oh, there's another one. This is gonna be the best producer. Oh my, wow. Look at this. This is about 95 days of growing indoors. As I said, it's been growing all summer long. And that's what we're getting out of here. Oh, and there's another one. Look at this. I have never been this successful growing potatoes indoors. Nothing like this. Look at, wait. That is incredible. Wow. Okay. So you said you were going to grow indoors with me this winter, right? I mean, come on. Those are beautiful potatoes. I didn't have any pests to deal with indoors. That's awesome. No voles, no possible vole damage. That was phenomenal. Look at these. I got to put these back on screen again. Back on camera. Look at that. Oh, and look at the size right here. Right here. This is the seed potato that produced these monsters. These are going to be delicious. Absolutely delicious. I can't wait. All right, given the fact that I only planted the potatoes in half the bed, I've still got eggplants in here, and the sole purpose was to keep everything alive and maybe get a little bit of a potato harvest. I'm gonna say this is more than a satisfactory harvest. These potatoes are phenomenal. Well, folks, one of the questions I asked you during this video was whether or not you were planning to grow indoors this winter. And I hope that seeing potatoes like this come out of an indoor raised bed gives you an idea of just how limitless the possibilities can be when you're growing indoors, and encourages you to join us no matter how big or small your setup. We still got some good harvests coming from outside. We still got, I hope, another month or so of warmish weather so that we can keep growing outdoors. But be inspired, be encouraged, be ready for that indoor growing season. And now we've got to decide what we're going to plant next to keep this indoor raised bed going. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, if you are excited about potatoes, don't forget to give us a like, leave us a comment, remember to share and subscribe, and most importantly, remember, when you're with us, you are good to grow.